Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show. And today is July 21st. And Catherine, do you have the card for the date?
Yeah, today.
Yes, thank you so much. Today is Tuesday. And then today we're so happy that we have two friends together for sharing today's topics. One is Catherine, who is come from Shenzhen, and she's good in translations. And also we have our DCI founder, and then a lot of good things, a great translator ever in the world, Kashi Michael Roach.
Hey, ni hao.
Okay, now we start today's show. What is the questions of today?
你好，我运用业力法则解决问题时，很多次都发现，在问题得到解决之前，问题好像变得会更严重。这是因为我们做了正面的事情，这个好种子让之前导致问题的坏种子集中爆发，然后短时间内消耗掉的表现吗？就像黎明前的黑暗。谢谢。
Okay, Catherine, can you help us to do some translations about this lady's questions?
Yeah, this question is from a lady from China. And the question is, when I apply the law of karma to solve problems, many times I found that the problems seem to get worse. Is it because we have done something positive and from which we planted some good seeds? And those good seeds cause the bad seeds erupting in a concentrated burst and wearing out in a short time. So like the darkness before the dawn. That's the question, a very beautiful question.
Wow, this is a very, very good questions. We find that. And also, I think she is a very good student because she practiced our system and found that there is some experience that get for her. And I remember one of the episode, one of the day that I hear about a question from Vietnam, right? Mr. Bin says that why some people cannot get the things they want because some bad seeds, right, blockage the good seeds weapon. So we have a life tool. It's called 4Power, right? The 4Power helping us to get out of the good seeds. So it is so obvious that we use these tools to helping us to get out of this kind of the bad seeds. So sometimes, because we cannot cancel all the good deeds we do before, so it will have a little bit something like bad things happen, right?
Yeah.
And then it is like that when we do a lot of 4Powers, and then the bad this gets out, and then we will have some little trouble. And this kind of things I have also experienced before. So it is a kind of the things it will happen. So what do you think, Skeshila?
Well, I have a lot of windows in my house, and I don't like to clean the windows. I'm kind of lazy, and but sometimes it gets really bad. And then I think, oh, I have to clean the windows, and I will clean one of them. And then the rest of them look much, much worse, As long as I don't clean any of them, it's okay. But if I clean one, then everybody can see that the rest are very dirty. So I'm thinking like that, maybe, maybe when you clean up some seeds, then everything else seems worse for a while. I think so. I think it's like that.
So Catherine, so any ideas for these questions?
I think this is a very beautiful question because my friends also ask me like frequently this question. And I remember that one of my friends, she said, before I learned the C system, I thought that I am a good person. But after I studied it, I learned more. I found that I am the worst person. I am the bad person because I have so much bad seeds and so many problems happen. So when heard this question, I would always smile and then said, "Oh, you know what? That's because it's not because you're a bad person. You find the problems, so many problems when you study. It's because we have clear awareness of what we are doing, and while we are like doing things, we bring our focus. We have our awareness, especially when we try to clean up our bad seeds. And I would say it's not because the bad seeds, or it's not because the good seeds we planted triggers those bad seeds. It's just because we have more clear awareness of what we are doing. And now we notice those bad seeds in a clear way.
Yeah.
And also, well, the bad seed seems like more worse, but actually we are planting more good seeds at the same time, both. Yeah.
So, and then I have a question, Geshe-la. So this is my experience. It's like when we find that, for example, today I feel a headache. Okay, and then I plant some good seed. I help people, but my headache get worse. So any practical way can give some advice for the person who practice this karma to solve problems, because we will maybe lost our faith. What's going on when we do more, when we help more people, but my headache get worse?
I think, I'm thinking, Penny, what you said. I'm thinking about what you said, and it's a really good question. And I think we have to remember there's a time gap. So there's always a gap between the time you plant the seed and the time you get, like right now, today, Veronica's outside. She's planting special flowers for our bees. We have bees, and the summer flowers are finishing here. Then the bees are a little bit upset because all the summer flowers are gone and they are hungry, and then purposely we are planting seeds for autumn, for the fall, because the summer flowers don't survive until the fall. So we have to plant the seeds 6 weeks ahead, 8 weeks ahead, and then the flower will come out for the bee. We cannot give the flower to the bee in one day. It won't grow from the seed in one day. And mental seeds are the same. So I think it's very important to remember at the same hour, in the same hour, you can get a lot of bad seeds opening from the past. And at the same time that you're having big trouble, you can plant very good seeds for tomorrow or for next week, you see? So don't expect the good seed is going to open today. It won't. It's like seeds for the bees, for the flowers, for the autumn. They're not going to grow today. I'm planting them today, but I want them in September. I want some food for the bees in September. And so maybe today I don't feel happy and I don't feel good, and there's a lot of trouble with my family or my business, but it doesn't mean you're having a bad day. Maybe you're having a very good day because you are planting for the autumn. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that feels like hopeful, right?
Yeah.
We can also plant, start from now, we can also plant the good seeds in the future. So because she mentioned, is it the dawn before, is it the darkness before the dawn? And we would say, like, as Geshe-la said, we don't know in the future what's like in the future. Is it the dawn or still darkness? All right, yeah, and it really depends on how we are doing now. If we like plant a lot of good seeds, and then it definitely will be dawn. So the darkness will just go away. And I remember that Geshe-la always said, when we have the wisdom comes out, when we understand where everything comes from, And when this is like a light shed upon ourselves, and the darkness will just become like very tiny, and the problems will seem like very tiny. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, good.
So for me, and I think if we try to give some suggestions or practical way for this Chinese lady, and for me, I think that the seeds system helped me to achieve a lot of dreams, like financial freedom, like good relationship with your families. And you know that we all have a little bit, you know, trouble inside all these kind of our dreams. So I will use the four power to helping me to get out of these bad seeds. So I also have this problem before. And for me, is every time when the seeds weapon, and I will use the pen ideas to think about this. One of these crucial ideas I learned from Geshe Michael is about all the painful things cannot be forever. It will get away. It will last forever, right? Nothing is lasting forever. So maybe today I feel not good, but the pain will go away. So, and then at this moment, I know that I can plant seeds for helping me to get the results that I want. So I can keep the momentum to planting good seeds, like the bees, because the bees want to have an autumn better forest. So today they cannot get what they have, but they plant the good seeds. So I think for me, it is the emptiness helping me to do more good seeds. So Catherine, do you have any opinion or practical way for these questions?
Yes, I totally agree with what Penny said. And for me, I would say just try to learn more about the seed system, about the pen. And if we learn more of how things are going, like how things work, and we know that exactly we are not gonna to be like panic when things happen, when problems just go when we like have problems, and we will know that what happened. We will know that it's just the results from the past, and we will like we can see, oh, that's just the results from the past, and it's a good. It could be a good sign for us, because according to the classics, and which says that maybe sometimes the bad seeds are really serious, and it will bring us like worse results. But now we are cleaning up the bad seeds using the four powers. So maybe just the bad seeds now ripen in a smaller way, and but it got together, it ripened open together at the same time. So it seems like it's huge. It's a lot of problem, and your problem seems like worse, but actually it could be a good sign. So I would say just study more and deeper about how things are going and how things work, and then we will just know what happened, and we will not be like panic or afraid. And then we, as Geshe said, we always feel hope, because we can now design our future. We can now try to plant more good seeds so that we will see what we want. We will get what we want in the future. So that I would say that.
So Geshe, do you have any
Yeah.
advice or ideas for these questions for this lady?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what Catherine said. It's very nice. And just by coincidence, this book is on my desk today. This is Jing Kan Jing, new translation by our international team, including Pure Gold people. And in this Jing Kan Jing, it says very clearly that if you are doing if you are studying wisdom, you are studying Kongxing, you are studying deeper thing, then of course the bad seeds will finish. It will clean out the bad seeds. And when the bad seeds are kicked out of your mind, like if there's a bad person living in your house and they give you trouble for many days, then finally you kick them out, probably they will throw something at you just before they leave. You know, when you are kicking them out the door, they will throw something at you, you know. So in this Jinkanjing, it says, even you're supposed to die or some very serious problem, if then that will open as a small, that will be the last problem. It will die. The bad seed will die with a little bit final bad result, like a headache or something. And it says, don't be worried about it. Just be happy. You know, all those bad seeds are opening. So I'm looking about the virus. I'm thinking about the virus. And I'm thinking it's possible that if the Jinkanjing is spreading from China to the whole world, if everyone in the world is appreciating this ancient book of China, then it's possible there will be some headache for a few months, you know. We call it the virus, yeah. But it's possible this means that there's going to be a very good time after that, very special good time in the whole world. I think so.
Yeah. And now, yeah. And now she's using the 4 powers, so she's also planting some good seeds, I believe, because she asked the question, and which means that she's actually applying those wisdoms and trying to like plant much more good seeds. So I believe that it could be a dawn in the future waiting for her, and the future is full of potential.
Yeah.
So I would say that.
So now do we have some package for people who is on the path, who is using this system all the time? Maybe we can do the wrap up and then give all these ideas, how can helping her step by step, you know, when people getting some, it's not trouble, maybe they're in the darkness, they want to see the bright future. So I think the practical way today we learn is about we can go to deeper and then go to this wisdom. Like Geshe Michael says that this is a new book, and then you can pick one, and then it is very good. I think it is a very good advice for all of us, because all we learning is coming from this wisdom, and then only we can read this wisdom book for 1 or 2 pages every day. We can do these things. No, don't buy this book for 1 day. Okay, you can take this page by page every day, and you can share this idea to your friends, how you using this karma, how to using this system to get what you want. And then I think this kind of things will helping you to improve your, what we said is the karmic intelligence, right? How can we use the system more powerful and more, you know, more clever and in your mind? And that's it. I think this is the practical way can helping the ladies to asking these beautiful questions. And one more thing I want to ask Geshe-la, and is it the truth that when we're planting good seeds and we're pushing the bad seeds open faster?
Yeah, it is true.
It is true. So when okay,
you know, usually people will say, "Oh, I'm so unhappy. My bad seeds are opening today." But those real masters, they say, "Oh, I'm so happy. My bad seed opened today. That's so great. I got rid of them."
So no matter you do 4 power or not, when you're planting good seeds, you will push your bad seed open, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this is amazing good news when you think today.
And lots of coffee meditation.
Lots of coffee meditation.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And Catherine, do you have any things want to wrap up?
No, I think I totally agree with what Geshe-la said. So I would say just do whatever Geshe-la suggests, and Penny suggests, like study deeper about the wisdom, and then we will know what happened, and then we can deal with it nicely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so happy that we can have this kind of the sharing, and let us seeing what is tomorrow questions. And we have received a private questions for tomorrow. It's very sexy. It's about relationships. Catherine, do you have these questions?
All right, it's a private question, so we don't have a video, but we received the question in privately. So here is the question. She said, is about relationship, and she said, I was in a relationship for like 3.5 years, and worked very hard to purifying the seeds during the relationship, and then her boyfriend just left her like for 1 year ago, and then she tried to plant seeds again, and then the boy just came back, but the problem is now she has a new problem. The problem is she doesn't feel the same love, and she feel like pain. So she wants to know. She feels like a kind of panic attacks.
Wow.
This new relationship when when her boyfriend like get back. So she wants to know what she's very confused and really want to know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Wow, I think this is a very common problems for a lot of people in the relationships, right? You want the boyfriend back when the boyfriend back, and then you say that why the feeling is not here. So I think this is a tough questions for Geshe Michael for tomorrow Peachy Morning Show. And then we will see you on Thursday. So tomorrow we have another 2 guests and talk with Geshe Michael. So see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.